Hello, today is Monday the 2nd of November 2020, week 2 of unemployment, and it hasn't been a great week. As you can imagine, I've been doing a fair bit of job hunting over the last week, but due to the situation, the ongoing situation, which has only gotten worse since last week, job listings have basically dried up in the last week. Everything that's coming up on all the platforms I'm using are pretty much the same jobs I've already applied for. And this morning I had an interview at 8 o'clock in the morning, a Zoom interview, but it turned out that the job post itself was very misleading because it was advertised as a management job. Turned out it was a commission-based sales job. Now, I know for a lot of people, commission-based sales jobs are no big deal, but I've learned over the years that I absolutely suck at sales jobs. Every sales job I've ever had, I've been absolutely rubbish at it because I'm not pushy enough to be a salesperson. In a previous sales job I had, the sales manager actually said to me that no is an opportunity to negotiate. Sure, whatever, but as far as I'm concerned, if someone says to me, I can't afford it, we don't have the budget, it's not something we're looking at right now. As far as I'm concerned, that is a no. I know what it's like, both personally and professionally, to not be able to afford something someone wants to sell to me. So I also know how uncomfortable it is to be pressured into buying something and how resentful you feel afterwards. Even if you bought it, you feel kind of resentful. Even if it's the most amazing product in the world, you end up finding yourself questioning whether or not you should have said yes in the first place. So sales jobs are just not for me. But I will keep trying, see how it goes. But in the meantime, obviously, I want to get myself moving in different ways. So I've created this, a habit tracker. On there you see I've got job hunting, writing, editing, drawing, studying. French Patels is the projects I have with my wife, reading and gaming. So these are habits I want to develop and habits I need to keep an eye on. Primarily gaming, there at the bottom. It's a habit I need to keep an eye on because it's one I rely on too heavily. If I'm tired or I've had a bad day, then I immediately jump to gaming. Reading should be much higher, but it is what it is. I love reading, but I have books piled up for over a year that I haven't even touched, and I realized I haven't actually read anything in about 2 years, like a proper book in about 2 years, so I need to fix that. The French Patels, as I said, is projects with my wife and I, so we are, as of this evening, going back to streaming our games. I'll leave links for the channels down below, but we're also going back to our podcasts hopefully this week and our video projects. Studying, because I need to improve my skill set. Drawing, because I love drawing, and I realize I've stopped drawing for over a year, and that's nasty. Editing, I did today, as you see. It's been highlighted. Oh yeah, and I drew yesterday. But editing, I put the first video in the diary series today, finished it and put it up online. Writing, because there's a book I've had inside me for about 3 years and I just want to get it out of my system. And obviously job hunting, I need to make sure this is highlighted every day, because as you can see, each one has the days of the month on there. Also, you'll notice all these streaks and stuff. It's because I was using these very special paintbrush pens, and I kept losing my grip and doing all these random streaks over there, so I just figured, just put streaks all over and make it a little arty affectation. I know some people would be like, why don't you have like a digital version on your computer or whatever? And for some people that might work, but for me that doesn't work because I'm not always on my computer. But by putting it in my sketchbook is always there, which means that I always have the opportunity to draw as well while I'm there. I also know if it's an electronic thing, then I'll end up turning on my entire computer system, which is quite a lot of, screens and external hard drives and literally just to tick a box. So tomorrow my plan is hopefully to get up at 5 like I intended to this morning, but couldn't, to get some writing done in the morning, because I actually write better first thing in the morning than I do like later in the evening. I wrote half a novel a couple of years ago by getting up at 5 every morning and writing until my wife and kids woke up. So I'm going to do that again. I should probably finish that novel though. But since writing it, I've had like major rethinks on the plots and the characters and stuff, so I think I'm going to have to restart that novel from the beginning. Or at the very least, just rewrite each chapter as I've changed it. So with this week, my plan is, obviously with the job hunting situation, we're about to go into lockdown, so I doubt there's going to be any new jobs coming up or many new jobs coming up. So this week I'm going to focus on personal development. That's the writing, drawing, studying, reading, and let's just see how it goes. I really want to read a book and write a book at some point in the next month. The book I have planned is not a long one, and it's a children's book, so hopefully I can at least get the bare bones of it down by the end of the month. We'll see. And hopefully on Wednesday's video, I'll have more good news for you. So until then, because it's NaNoWriMo, I'm going to ask, who amongst you is doing the whole NaNoWriMo thing this month? And have you done it before? And how successful did you find it? But until next time, take care. Speak to you soon. Goodbye.